Hello, everyone. Are you preparing for the competitive exam just like NQT TCS you will? Yeah, you are preparing for CAT MAT. Many of you are preparing for Bank PO as well. So the thing is that in all these competitive examinations, there is a common section and that is known as verbal ability. You are quite familiar with this particular term. Now, in this particular section, there is a topic named as odd one out. I'm getting a lot of phone calls from the end of the students that sir कुछ odd one out के ऊपर कुछ exercise हम लोग से solve करवाइए और उसमें बताइए कि क्या on which basis किस logic के आधार पे हम लोग odd one को pick करें और उसको out करें. So, my dear students, your waiting period is over, and this time I am Nilanjan Bose, the professor of CIMAGE College, going to present two exercises in front of you, and you will come to know that how to detect the odd one and how to get it out. Right. So, without wasting time, let's get started today's session. You must watch the video till the end so that you will get some idea that what should be the actual procedure, what should be the actual method, process, how you should proceed, in fact, right? So without wasting time, let's move to exercise 1. What is that? I will go through the exercise and I will tell you that which one is the odd one and how to get it out on which basis, right? So here comes the first question. A, B, C, D. Four different kind of segments are there. Now, you need to read it thoroughly because it will help you understand the meaning of the entire sentence. And at the same time, you will come to know that what is the actual theme. If I go through a thorough understanding of what civilization and culture are requires knowledge of all the qualities that make up human nature and a full understanding of world history. But this particular paragraph is talking about the thorough understanding of what civilization and culture are request. It's more or less talking about the requirement of if you try to understand the thorough understanding of civilization and culture. It is focusing on this particular thing, right? Now moving to B, to be truly world history, an account of the past must not only retell what happened, but must also relate events and people to each other. Now, if I go through B, now you will come to know that yes, it is talking about that what actually truly world history is. World history के बारे में ये बात कर रहे हैं. An account of the past must not only retell what happened, but must relate events and people to each other. So it's talking about the feature of truly world history. Now, C, it must inquire into causes and effects. The first word that is going to be really important, it is it. It is a pronoun. It replaces truly world history. So definitely this particular sentence is talking about truly world history. So B and C, definitely these two sentences are connected. Now moving to D, it must try to discern falsehood in the old records, such as attempts of kings to make themselves look better than they really were. Now, once again, the first word that is very, very important, it is it, and it is a pronoun, and it replaces, once again, it focuses the truly world history. And it's talking about the feature as well. It must try to discern falsehood in the old records, such as attempts of kings to make themselves look better than they really were. So B, C, D, all the three sentences are connected to each other, and these three sentences are talking about what actually truly world history is. Now, comparing the rest of the sentences, I think only a sentence is left over there, and this sentence is not talking about the world history. It's talking about the thorough understanding of what civilization and culture requires knowledge of all the qualities that make up human nature and a full understanding of world history. So it's not talking about world history, right? It's more or less focusing on understanding. So in that way, A will be the odd one and it should be out. So question number 1, the correct answer will be A. It is the odd one and it should be out. I'm quite sure that all of you must have understood the logic and in which way we should proceed to each and every question, right? So in this case, A is the correct answer. Now let us move to question number 2. Now, question number 2, there are 5 different segments, right? First one is monarchy. It's talking about the governing body of the country. It's a kind of form of government. So B, in India, most labor unions are communist in nature. These particular sentences talking about labor unions. So labor union is not the form of government, mind it. Moving to C, in a democracy, the government is represented by the people. Okay, now if you're talking about, if you're going through this particular sentence, you will come to know that once again, it is talking about the form of the government, that is called democracy. So in the first sentence, you got the form of the government, that is monarchy, and in the sentence C, you have already got the form of another form of government, and that is known as democracy. So A and C are related to each other. Now D, in a dictatorial government, power is generally usurped by an individual. Right. Now, in this particular question, in particular sentence, that is D, it's talking about another form of government, that is dictatorial. Right. Dictator जो होता है ना, उससे बनता है dictatorial government. So A, C, and D, these three sentences are talking about the different form of the government straight away. Now E, matriarchy is a government ruled by women or women. So once again, it is talking about another form of government. Now you have a collection of A, C, D, E. All the four sentences are indicating the different form of government. Whereas in B, India, most labor unions are communist in nature. I have already talked about this particular sentence is talking about the union. It is not to be considered the form of the government. In that way, B will be the odd one and it should be out. So my dear students, I have tried my level best to give you some idea that if these kind of questions appear in the examination, what should be your strategy and how, on which basis you are going to eliminate, or rather you will find the odd one and you will get it out, right? I'm quite sure that all of you must have understood that. If you liked it, you just share and like. And in the coming videos, there will be more interesting topics for you. Keep on practicing. Definitely you are going to shine. I'm quite sure about it because there is no shortcut to success. You need to keep on practicing and practicing and practicing, right? So that's all from my side today in this video. And in the next video, you just wait and watch. There will be more interesting topic for you. Thank you. Have a great time.